man, I feel like we could stay there all day.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna move on because I want to get to the praise and pick game, and I want to talk a lot about gospel music in general, and then leading worship in general as we talk and go through that. Okay, so the praise and pick game, I play with it every one of my guests. Essentially, you have to choose between one of the artists that I name across 5 different categories.
Okay.
And I will say there is one rule, only one rule, or one caveat. You get to substitute an artist. So if you feel like I don't want to match those two against each other, I can't choose between those two,
okay,
you get to substitute one of those artists for one of your own.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
I think so.
I don't get in trouble now. All right. Vocal prowess and range, right? So who consistently delivers exceptional vocal performances and demonstrates a wider range of vocal abilities? I want to start with the males. Travis Greene versus marvinsapp.
Vocal power
and range.
Range, marvinsapp.
Marvinsapp.
Vocal.
Yeah. Why you say him?
Because just that range. Marvin can sing like soprano.
Yeah, he'd be up there.
But I feel like Travis got the power though, like this the punch.
Yeah.
You know. But Marvin's also a preacher.
Mm-hmm. I would agree. I like Travis Greene, and he definitely brings the vocal power.
Yeah.
In terms of range, I mean, Travis Greene be hitting some high notes. I mean,
really?
let's not sleep on that.
You're right. I'm trying to think of one of his songs. He does get up there.
He does get up there, and all of his. I feel like intentional. His most popular songs, intentional. He definitely gets up there. There's one song that I really like that he did with Shannon Moore, While I'm Waiting. I feel like in that song,
he does get up there.
He gets pretty high.
Yeah.
At least definitely high for me. Higher than me. I tried to sing that same song at a church, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I think we got to bring down the key.
It's this one run that I'm hearing with Travis in my head right now, but I can't get the song. It might be, it's You Waited.
Oh, I love that song. Yes.
He does get up there.
Yes.
They don't give up on me. He gets up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. marvinsapp for that one. Okay. Let's try Bishop Paul Morton versus vashawnmitchell. Who are you going with?
Oh.
I can't deal. Already, I can't deal.
Oh, man. Vashawn gets up there, too.
Mm-hmm. He hit the notes. But I ain't gonna lie. Okay, this is my one secret. First of all, my favorite artist is vashawnmitchell.
Okay.
Love him. That being said, I can tell that there is a lot of work being done in the studio for a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Because his live performances doesn't always.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's definitely, and I ain't hating. So don't nobody write me. I'm not hating, but there's definitely some post-production work going on in the studio for some of those notes. Because live, he don't get it. Mm-mm.
I actually, fun fact, I opened a concert for vashawnmitchell before.
Really?
Yeah. This is like,
man, I would love to meet him.
Maybe 2000, maybe 12 or something, 11 or 12. It was in Detroit.
Is that when he came out with
PAW conference?
Oh yeah, of course. Is that when he came out with Nobody Greater, or was that before?
Nobody Greater was just about out. Yep. I have to show you photos and stuff sometime.
Well, yes, bring up. See, you know people, Nate. You know people. You got to call him and tell him you know somebody.
I don't have his number. I know people who have his number, but I don't.
Well, contact everybody. We need everybody in the room.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, well, thank you. That's all I can ask for. Yeah, I love him.
I don't have an answer for you though.
Yeah, me neither. Honestly, I think. Yeah. Vocal prowess and range. Yeah, I would lean on the side of Bishop Morton.
Okay.
because in a lot of, well, that's also not true. I was going to say in a lot of Bishop Morton's projects, like he's singing all of the
Yeah,
songs, but that's also not true.
true.
Um, and it's the same thing for Vashawn Mitchell. And for Vashawn Mitchell's projects, he has a lot of other singers, part of his group leading
Yeah.
the songs. So um,
Is
I think
Bishop a writer? Do you know? I know.
Bishop Paul Morton is a writer. And didn't he do oh my Lord, not Alvin Slaughter Rain, but something like that. Bishop Morton did the Rain song. I feel the rain.
Yeah, maybe.
I can't remember the chorus. But yeah, he did something like that. I feel the rain.
Yeah,
I can remember that line.
I gotta go listen to the Bishop Morton stuff.
Open the floodgates of heaven. Yeah, that was him. That right there alone, I feel like would have me leaning for Bishop Morton. That's a man. That's a timeless song.
Yeah. I've never met him. I would like to meet him one day.
We got to go down there. First of all, we got to bubble wrap him because I saw him taking pictures somewhere not too long ago, and somebody got to go down there and bubble wrap him because 2025 has already turned out to be a hard year, and I just want to make sure he make it through.
Is he getting up there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move to the females.
All right.
Jekalyncarr or Kierrasheard Kelly, vocal prowess and range.
Kierrasheard.
Kierrasheard, of course. Yeah. Why you say her?
She's got
song sticks out.
I've been watching these recent videos of. Oh, this is tough, Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm talking, but anyway, I've been seeing these recent videos of Kierrasheard at church. Like my wife and I watch her GEI on Sundays sometimes, and she'd be praying, and she'd be praying the paint off the walls.
Tell me.
But she always surprises me with her range. Sometimes she'll go, and sometimes can get up there with her mom, because I'll be like, her mom can go high, but Kiera can kind of get up there. And I saw one recent video of her and her mom, and she was going back and forth, and her mom went up, and she was like, I can't even get up there. So, but I like Kiera's range. When she gives it.
Oh yeah, she does it. She does it well, and I like everything about him because it comes. First of all, it's high, but also it's just so much power behind it, and it's when she comes down, it doesn't even sound like she's been up that high. You know how it is, like when you are high doing worship, and then you come off stage, and then everybody can tell, boy, you were singing. You can't do that with her.
Whereas Jekalyn is a preacher. Yes. And I've heard Jekalyn like hit some stuff, but also then I've heard Jekalyn kind of like her voice needs to rest.
Yes. There's definitely some rest moments up in there. Okay. Yeah. So Kierrasheard Kelly for that one. Okay. Last one. Cecewinans versus Tamelamann.
Tamelamann, hands down. Cece, I love Cece, but Cece gonna give you the same runs.
That's true. She does have a pocket.
She has a pocket, and I've seen her in concert recently, and the keys that's recorded, she gonna lower those keys.
Lord, not lower them.
In the live concerts, Cece said, "I'm tired. I'm ready to go home."
Yes, please. I got
every month
different shows.
Every month she's on a new tour.
That's true. You think she ever gonna stop that? You think she go just be like, okay, look, y'all listen to the old stuff, and I'm done.
I just saw a recent podcast of her talking to Willie Moore Jr. Actually, just watched it 2 days.
Oh yes,
she's it seems like she's more of like, I want to get the gospel out there to around the world. Okay. She said, every time I feel like I'm done, God's like, there's more spaces to be reached. So I think she's all good. She'll go around the world singing the same 4 songs and be okay.
She'll be all right.
She just wants. I feel like with Cece, she's done everything. She's checked every box.
Yeah, that's true.
She's like, hey, she's doing cover songs. Her last 2 albums were just cover songs.
Cover songs. Yep. I was talking to my mom about that too up on the podcast. Like, she has definitely been able to transition and really fit in the CCM space in other ways that other gospel artists just have a hard time doing. But it has translated really good. Like, she's just been doing those covers and making it her own, and then boom. Like I really like that about her, that
Yeah.
she's able to do that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love CC.
Okay.
Pamela could definitely scream.
100%. And she was doing that before the recording artist days,
Yep.
like up on the freaking Tyler Perry plays.
Yep.
Like this woman was singing.
I love
So,
Tamelamann. I think one of my favorite songs of Tamela is I've got the joy of the Lord. I like that arrangement. It's kind of it gives you church, Sunday morning church, but also it's got like this nice contemporary vibe. And I think Myron Butler produced that. It's really nice. I could.
Oh, okay. I'm very interested because half of me is nosy, and then half of me wants to pray because I really was looking forward to the Live, Breathe, Fight tour. So I wonder what happened with that, because they officially canceled it. I know, right? Yeah, I watched the whole video, trying to them getting interest in it, and Erica Campbell wasn't there for the video, but it was her, Ty Tribbett, David Mann, Kiki Shear, and then kierrasheard Shear. And I was really looking forward to it, but then they announced a cancellation like a couple of weeks ago. So I wonder what's going on with that.
Wow. Probably couldn't get funding. I don't know.
That's true. Because it seemed like they were doing a lot of it themselves.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that even works.
Okay.